this down. So excuse me. Welcome back. We're here to watch episode 2 of season 3 of Young Justice. It's called Royal We. Um, just to clarify some things from my last video, I rewatched it. I get now the Batman and Green Arrow and all of them. They left because basically the tarnished image from the trial on Rimbor way back, all that crap that they did when they were mind controlled by Vandal Savage. Um, they've just kind of been on the steady decline in the public eye because of, they went on the rampage. They're not stopping metahuman trafficking as much as they could. They mentioned that. They mentioned something about the Bialyan desert, like they couldn't save somebody from a tsunami or something, um, because of like legal issues or borders and stuff. So I understand now. I was talking over that scene too much. I was trying to figure out who was there in the league and who wasn't. But going back to that point, who what there was a black guy in like mecha armor kind of. He was one of the hologram images. He was next to Batwoman and the Flash. Um, I didn't recognize him. He was the only one that I could not put a finger on. So if anyone wants to let me know who that is, otherwise I'll probably figure it out eventually through the series. But he was the only figure I couldn't place my finger on it. He could, because he did leave with Batman and Green Arrow, so he's probably related to them somehow. I'm assuming. My only guess is I don't read the comics, but it's Duke Thomas, I believe, Batwing or something. But he didn't really look like a Batman character, so that's why I was confused. But I don't think it's Cyborg. Yeah. Anyways, um, if you guys, if it doesn't come up, just let me know who that is. I'm very curious about what his relationship is with the rest of the group. Um, but yeah, as far as what I want from this episode, um, I'd like to see, or obviously we want to see more of this mission, this covert op mission that going on. Um, Maybe see some more of the Young Justice team, see what the Batman Incorporated, see what they're up to now that they're leaving. Maybe see some of the reactions of leaguers that weren't present at the meeting. Um, yeah, well, let's just get into it. By the way, I'm wearing a Nightwing jersey for these episodes. Not a jersey, but just in case anyone was wondering, this is a Nightwing hoodie I got a couple of years ago. Beast Boy. Greg Sipes is voicing him. I heard that. He's an actor now.
Over 16,000 child and teen abductions have been reported worldwide due to the illegal trafficking of metahumans.
This is gonna take some getting used to, but he is a teenager now. Beast Boy was a pretty young. He was 13 in season 2, so he'd be 15 here. So it makes sense. Like it fits him. It's just gonna take him getting used to in this animation style. This is voice actress for Artemis.
Blaming the Justice League or
Garth.
its members is laughable. Even humanitarian missions cannot begin without the unanimous approval of the Security Council. These policies are costing lives.
When Bialia produces a hero,
Troya! Donna Troy!
perhaps the League will consider her or his candidate.
Sorry, I'm in love with her after Titan. I like how it's all in the fake countries talking. Sorry, it's just a bit different. I've been watching Justice League, as I said, and so seeing them, seeing the Justice League and Young Justice being, they have to abide by the laws of the UN, because they touched on it in Justice League and Justice League Unlimited, but it was never a thing. So I'm just getting used to that fact that they have parameters here that they have to work within UN and all that stuff. So I'm getting now why Batman and all of them left, because they didn't want to be, they felt restricted kind of by the UN. They couldn't do their job and all that stuff. So I get it now. I get it. They don't look 17. I just don't get that.
Sister missing. Parents dead. Something Daring must be done if I am to save Markovia.
If you're truly certain, the man to speak to is Dr. Simon X.
Prince Brion, Courtois.
Why can't he
Bonjour,
leave?
Stuart.
He's a freaking
Cabinets,
prince.
voyous, valateos, turet mano roko.
Wait here, girl.
Are we just supposed to say the same super cycle, like formation, or did it get an upgrade, or what? Because it definitely does not look the same as it did in previous seasons. Just put your iPhone up to it. That'll open the door.
Oh no. It was a mother box. A
Aw.
sentient living computer from New Genesis. Whoever took this one apart murdered it. I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ. Vertigo. I told you in the last episode I saw him. Definitely part of this.
That's Count Vertigo to you, peasant. Plasmas, come.
Plasmus. He's still alive?
Vertigo, or that creature.
Or is this a different Plasmus? It's alive! You obviously didn't kill it!
Otto, fetch. Or
Otto,
just
okay. So
kill
that's
them.
the other boy. What the fuck?
Cover them up.
Why are these people dead?
What are you doing?
Right! God! Get them, Artemis! Fuck their lives up. Okay. Pop the tires. Apocalyptic weapons. Oof. You played yourself.
ETA?
Running a little late. And I'm, bringing a friend. What? Long story.
She's like,
At least you two are getting along.
Go.
that's
Right
it?
behind you.
Oh! Fuck. Jesus Christ. Oh! My boy. Both of you. Poor Superboy with the lava. God.
Speed, lightning, do you copy?
Well, Black Lightning is fucking dead. God. Jesus.
Tigress, reroute to lightning
It
coordinates.
broke his back. Jesus. Fuck.
It's okay. It'll be okay.
Okay.
Artemis is Bay.
I must say it's grand that a prince of the blood is
I wonder if they're
interested in
gonna do
exploring
something.
his
Oh, fuck.
gene potential.
He's a bad guy.
What
That
are
I am.
you doing more, You're traffickers. Stealing sick children from a children's hospital. They're not all sick. How many children have you taken? How many have you murdered? You're upset, I understand. But allow me to explain. No! I want no part of this. I was a fool to come here. Gregor and I, we're such a...
Shit.
Count Vertigo runs Bedlam.
And X works for Vertigo. Fine, we'll take them both down. But our first priority is SB. I'm going in
I
through
thought he
the-
was suited up.
Tigress, lightning,
Different kind of suit.
head back to Bedlam via the sewers.
Roger that.
I was following orders.
I wonder if they're gonna do something to Superboy, like to make him more Kryptonian, or
Do nothing until I return.
are they just gonna hold him here,
Understand?
give him more powers? Basically, that's what I'm trying to say.
Understood. How long were you in there? Did you hear? I think there may have been some confusion about our orders. Wait, no. What are you doing?
What the fuck? She's the bad guy?
Vertigo, just say...
Calm down, Simon. I know what I'm doing.
Or is she trying to help him by giving him superpowers so he can break out?
I fear our operation may have been compromised.
Oh my god. Is he working for Gregor?
What's going on? this! Let me out! Dr. Jace, help me! Please!
Don't worry, my child. It is all for the best.
I'm hoping she's good. I hope she's just trying to unlock his. I like that these end credits are just um, like whatchamacallit. Anyways, um, so what I was thinking near the end was these episodes are kind of getting slow. Um, like I said, I still expecting them to be kind of more three-part episodes into like an hour long kind of thing. Because of the way they were dropping them. But it definitely feels slower than the other seasons have been. I know they're introducing new concepts and new individuals. I could see already this girl flying. I've seen some promotional images, and I know she's I know about her a little bit. Um, but so I get that they're introducing these new characters and all that stuff, but it just feels a bit slower than the previous season has been. I know it's kind of a different storyline because the first two were kind of like an Act One, Act Two kind of thing, but this is more of like a sequel than a continuation of the same play. So it's just something I had to get over. As far as this episode goes, I still can't believe that those the princes are 17. Um, they they look like they're like 23. Um, but whatever, it's supposed to Young Justice, so it makes sense that they are in their teens because that's the same age demographic. But as far as their physical, like visual representation, they look fucking they look old. We got introduced to this new character. She was in the first episode. She helped to assassinate. I don't know if she will witting like if she was part of the assassination on the royal family, or if she was just sort of like la da 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 da. I'm gonna open this door because I hear knocking. That's what I'm questioning. Was she part of the plan? Because she did get gassed afterward. She got chloroformed as soon as she let the guy in. But um, maybe we'll come back to that. They're usually pretty good on the show about tying up all the loose ends and questions you might have. So hopefully they come back and explain um, what was going on there exactly, what was her role. She obviously got kidnapped by Bedlam, which it turns out is Cadmus 2.0. They're trying to unlock metahumans. They're building a metahuman army, metahuman trafficking. So they're bringing all these refugees and children, and they're experimenting on them. The ones that don't work die, and that's why she was being buried. Well, we'll see what happened with her, why she revived. But um, Superboy got captured, Brion got captured. I'm curious to see if they're. I mean, based on the end of this episode, I think that Superboy is just going to escape. But it was curious if they were planning on experimenting on him at all, or if they were just going to keep him prisoner in that cell, um, or that test tube, because um, it would be interesting to see if they could give more powers or you know sort of juice him up a little bit because he's been a punching bag for way too long. He's just been a brute force kind of guy, but if it would be cool if you could give him laser vision or cold breath or something, flight even, just give him like one more Kryptonian power just because he's been so stagnant for so long, and he's kind of run his course. Um, Brion, we'll see what happens with him. Again, I've seen the trailers, so I know what happens with him, but um, we'll see exactly how he gets out of this situation. I hope this Dr. Jace is doing this in his best interest. I hope she's trying to unlock his metagene because she knows that he's a good person and that he will survive for one thing, and that he'll go on to help the country. Because it seemed like Simon X, the other doctor, the male doctor, he was just, he's just trying to make a profit. He's the crazy mad scientist kind of thing. He's doing science for science sake, trying to, all that stuff. Working with Vertigo, making an army and all that. But it feels like Jace unless she's been playing him this whole time, I hope I just want her to be a good guy. So I hope she's just doing this to help him escape and be a good guy. Um, we saw a little bit of espionage with the other characters. Maybe Nightwing can come save the day. Again, I was hoping he was gonna suit up, but he was in a different kind of suit. Um, but yeah, it was a bit of a slow episode, but I think we'll get into it next time and see what happens. We did see the bit of the UN meeting. We saw, Bialyan representatives, all this stuff. Donna Troy, my girl, Donna Troy. Um, I'm obsessed with her after Titans. She was only in like 2 or 3 episodes, but she stole my heart. Um, so I was really glad Donna Troy was in there. You saw Garth from Atlantis. He was the Atlantean representative. Um, Luthor, obviously, I think he's like Speaker of the House or something. He's not president. I don't. Or was he president? He might have been president because I remember in season 2 they said something about him running for office. Um, so he might be president actually. And the last thing was Super Cycle right here, obviously. Um, Super Cycle. It looks a bit different. It might just be the animation style. They took some liberties, or um, my basic question was, we know that it can sort of upgrade and transform because it was originally just a sphere and then it turned into the super cycle in season one. So my question is, did it in this 2 year time span, did it also upgrade again to be in a different form because it looks a bit different um, from what it was previously? It had the two wheels in the front, but then it was sort of different in the back. It was more like a minivan in the back. But here it looks more like just a cycle. It has two wheels in the front, one wheel in the back, and then like one or two passenger seats rather than like a whole 8 person kind of thing. I digress. I'm getting too way in depth about this. But thank you for joining me. Um, and we'll just jump right into the next episode. See you guys.